Good everyone. I hope you guys have an amazing day. So what I'll do today, I will talk about accounts team. Now, accounts team is a very important topic from a Sales Cloud certification perspective. Now, I just wanted to give you a brief rundown of an account team, what account team is about, and why do we need to use it. So, if you wanted to collaborate, right, on an account, on a customer, let's say, you know, then you might find at times, say, a specific customer account, that's a brewery account, you might see different people collaborating on the specific account so that the customer needs are met. Could be a guy from a finance team or someone from a procurement team or someone from a functional team or someone from a brewing team. So just to make sure that customer queries are answered and they collaborate on a specific customer requirement, and so that the customer gets what they want, and the deal is signed in simple terms, right? So that at the end of the day, right, we are we are talking about the CRM system, and the whole purpose of the CRM is to make sure we make the life of a customer easier, right? Using the one information in a single place, like what we call as the principal customer record. So every customer information you can use it in a single place from a single platform. So that's where the account team is very important. So if you wanted to help collaborate on a specific customer, then different teams different members from different teams can come together to do that. Now, you need to worry about a couple of housekeeping rules when it comes to accounts team. You need to activate this functionality if you wanted to use it, and it's pretty simple to do so. So first thing first, right? Obviously, you need to log into an org, and if you log into an org, you just have to come to this gecko icon, and you go here, setup, yeah, and you come to home, and you know, but most likely when you log in, it will take you here. But if for whatever reason not, then like I said, go to gecko icon, setup, and takes you here, and then you look for account team. Oh yeah, I already have a selection because I've done that before many times. So if we go to account teams, now by default it won't be activated. So you need to enable it, right? And once you enable it, there's a second. I mean, I sometimes don't understand, get it why Salesforce makes dual click to achieve this process. Should have been when you do enable account team should be one option, or it should be a tick box at the same page, because it's not a really great user experience, to be honest. But anyways, I'm not going to make fuss about it, but I'm just giving you my insight. Okay, account team enabled, save. Okay, so now once it's done, right, what do you do? You just wanted to make sure which layout you want that to be visible. For now, just say, okay, I want it to be on every layout. It may not be the case in a real scenario. You may want this account to be activated only for a certain page layout. That's why you've given this option to select it. And once you do that, click on save. Now you have to add a team roles, which roles you want to assign. So by default, it comes with certain roles, but let's say if I'm not interested in any of this role, let's say I want a role called person. Well, let's say if you are dealing with the sales aspect, right, and the customer is not quite happy with dealing with the sales agent, so rather the VP of the sales decides to get involved in that specific account so that customer gets what they want, right, and the queries are answered in the right way. Okay, so I've done that, and if for whatever reason you can also replace the pick list name. That you have an option here called replace, and you can change that as well, right? So that's pretty simple. Okay, now go to account teams again. So you can replace the team roles, as I said. You can disable it. Now, what I'll do, there's something called mass reassign accounting. So if you wanted to, say, assign a account, a team member to say a specific group of accounts, you can do that using this functionality. That's if you wanted to assign, say, VP of, say, sales to every account belonging to that specific region. You can do that using this functionality. Yeah. So I click on here. You can also search it from here. Excuse me. You can do three things here: add an account team member, remove an account team member, or replace an existing team member. So what I'm going to do, I will say add if it's not added, and I'm not going to select any criteria because my count is pretty limited in this demo org. But in real life scenario, what I normally do, you might want to pick a certain group of a certain classification of account, maybe segregated or segmented in using different criteria. So you have the option here. You can choose that, and what we'll do, it will only assign uh, account team members to those specific accounts that's been filtered. So you go next, and which one do you want? So I'll say bird and to University of Arizona. Okay, so before I do that, what I'll do here, I'll do cells. Yeah, just wanted to show you something. Um, it's want a couple of people to help me out with that account, so you can add the default theme and those. Rewrite. So agent. Real life implementation perspective, right? You might come across account team, you might have a different requirement where you might think account team is useful, or is it useful for the community? Does it really work? That kind of questions you might get asked, right? So that's why it's very important that you understand this concept. So that's all I wanted to cover in this episode. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Adios.